Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name still remains Okpe Oluwa Oni, and today we'll be looking at something very, very, very interesting. And I'm going to be starting on a note that you cannot ride against the wave of culture. Culture is very, very, very powerful. You ride on the wave of culture. Don't ride against the wave of culture. And this new series that I started discussing some couple of days ago is an emphasis on business value and the reason why you want to go into real estate. So today we'll be looking at what will make your business, your real estate business fail. What are the things that can make your real estate business to fail? Somebody will look at you and will practically tell you that you're a failure. Okay, I'm still wearing my Father's Day t-shirt, t-shirt. So God, I'm so proud to be a father. Of course, fatherhood is not about being a husband, or it's about responsibilities, not because you give birth to someone. Okay, so what are the things that can make your real estate business fail? What can make you fail in your real estate business? So number one is education, lack of education. Real estate is an interesting journey, and it's such an interesting journey that if you do not enter into real estate the right way, the correct way, there's bound to be failures. There are bound to be failures. So real estate is very, very, very interesting, and it's very, very powerful. So I often say that there are different forms of education that you need. Number one of such education that you need is that you need a mentor. You need a mentor. So who is the mentor? Is the person that has seen the way, gone the way, and is ready to show you the way. The person has seen the way. There's a vision that the person has seen, and he has gone that way before. So what you intend to achieve is what the person has also achieved before. Okay, so that's very, very important, and is ready to now take you by hand and say, okay, this is the way we should go. Right? Very, very important. There are people that have seen the way, gone the way, but they are not ready to take you through the way. And those ones are not in any way mentors at all. And you need to have that at the back of your mind. So who is a mentor? A mentor is the person that has gone the way, seen the way, and is ready to show you the way. So a mentor is very important. Exposure is very important. You see, you need to expose your mind. You need to expand your understanding of things, because you need to understand that things are really not exactly the way they really are, right? So it will help you to see things from different paradigm, different sphere of life, different. I was having a conversation with someone. He said, before he traveled out, I advised him. I said, see, why not visit the country before you just relocate and all of those things? Of course, he said because of limited resources, he couldn't do that. So eventually, the first time he was going to travel out was relocating, and I told him some of the things that he's going to face. He said there's going to be exposure shock. There's going to be a lot of culture shock. A whole lot of culture shock is going to happen to him. So we're having a conversation. He has done 2 years there now. We're having a conversation of recent, and the guy was just lamenting about a lot of culture shock that he has experienced. And I was just laughing and just like, wow, 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 wow. I said, well, it's one of those things. Like I mentioned to you, these are things that you will certainly experience. You can't really help it, right? You can't really help it. You will experience them. So those culture shock are going to be there, but it will expose your mind. I mean, I remember one of my mentors saying something. He said one of the very first time he was going to travel out, he came with iron, pressing iron. He traveled with his pressing iron. He said when he got to his guest house, the person that hosted him, he said he brought out iron because he saw light. He brought down, he brought out iron and was pressing his clothes, pressing his clothes, pressing his clothes so fast so that he will be able to iron all the clothes he was going to be wearing during those period and all of that. And the host came and said, "Oh, Betty, what's going on now?" Right? Said you don't have to do this. There's always going to be power, right? And it's culture shock. And One of the education is peer education. You see, the people you move around with matters a lot. There's a way they rub on your intelligence because you have intelligence discussion. There's a way they rub off on your intelligence. So you need that form of exposure to rub off on your intelligence. That's very, very key too. Then personal development. You need that personal development. If you don't want, because there are things you will. You see, somebody said personal development is like um, how would I put it? He said it's like going to gym. You don't know you are not going to gym because you just want to build muscle. You are going to gym because when you get old, you still have enough strength to do the things that you are doing right now. So basically, personal development is like building your mental muscle so that the day problem comes, you don't that's not when you start opening books, textbooks, and all of those things. So what you know, you don't deny it. Whatever you know, you already know it, right? Very, very, very important. Personal development. Then number four, and the reason why education is very, very important to your real estate business is surround yourself with the people that are better than you, professionals. Starve yourself in the area of your weakness. Don't dwell on your weakness. Don't try to improve on your weakness. It's a sheer waste of time. Starve yourself. What I mean by starve yourself is that employ people that will come and help you in the area of your weakness. Most entrepreneurs that bootstrap their business, they are not so versatile in a whole lot of stuff, right? So there are areas that are your strengths. That is the area that you should get more people to come and help you grow in that area as you have the capacity and all of that. So that's very, 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 very important. Then last is that you get certifications where necessary. You get certifications where necessary. Um, some people don't believe in certification, but certification are also very, 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 very important. Some people don't believe in it, but they are very, very important because there are some clients. It is the certification that you have that will give you a say at the table. It is the certification that you have that will give you a say at the table. If you don't have the certification, nobody will listen to you, even though you have the skill, but you will not be listened to. So, okay. So number one reason why you fail in real estate is lack of education. So we looked at the kind of education that you should go after. The number two is lack of knowledge of the market. You need to know the market you are playing with. You are playing in. I've mentioned in one of my previous videos that you need to have your own niche market. You can't just jump and play in every market because you needed money and all of those things. It doesn't work that way. It's not even wise. It's not even wisdom. That's not wisdom, okay? You need to look at, okay, which market do I really want to play in is very, very important. So the end-to-end of your business, you need to know the end-to-end of your business, the beginning and the end. I remember the Alhaji Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa, and possibly going to be one of the richest man in the world very soon as he lists some of his companies in the London Stock Exchange. He was saying something very, very interesting, and he said that there was a time they were doing banking, they were doing a whole lot of things, that they realized that, see, they don't know the end-to-end of this business. So they made up their mind that any business they are going to go into, they must understand the end to end of the business they are going to. They must understand the what? The end. They must understand the end to end of the business they are going to, which is very, 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 very interesting. So you need to understand the end to end of the business that you are going to. In real estate this time around, understand the end to end of real estate. So this dimension of real estate, you must be able to speak to it, right? Because of time, I can't break the end to end. So basically, what I'm talking about the end to end is that how do you create value? How do you deliver value? And what is value in your business? Okay, that is very, very important. Then the depth and the width of your business too is very, very important. What are the extremes in this business? You must know it, because if you don't know the extremes in this business, you will literally suffer. I can tell you that one for free. You will suffer if you don't know the extreme in this business. You will suffer, and you will suffer very, very well. You will suffer very, very well if you don't know. So you need to know the depth. You need to know what extent people can really go to collect that your own land from you. You need to know what sacrifices people can really make to collect that land from you. You need to know To what extent is the power that you have as a real estate player? You need to know the power that land has. All those things are very, very important. Then the knowledge of the market you are playing in rather, the knowledge of the market, the local market, right? If, for instance, you are selling ekpe, so who are people buying ekpe? Why are they buying ekpe? If they don't buy ekpe, what would they have bought, right? What is the behavior of the people that are buying these ekpe? Then the next one is the new market trend. So after ekpe, what is the next thing? What's the in thing? What is the driver of why are even people buying this? You need to have that understanding. Why are people actually buying this? Are they just buying because they like my face? Are they just buying because they like my video? Are they just buying because there's a government plan towards ekpe? Okay? You need to understand that. Then you need to understand that where is the money in this industry? See, when you are creating value, creating product, you create value and product from the perspective of who is going to be paying for that. You don't create value, you don't create product from your own perspective. You create value and product from the perspective of the buyer, not from your own, from yourself. You create the perspective, you create value from the perspective of who is paying for that value. Okay, you need to understand that that knowledge is very, very important. So where is the money in my industry? So where is the money in my industry? So in this industry that I'm playing in, where is the money in this industry? Where are the hidden treasures in this industry? Very, very important. And lastly, what is the government plan for this industry? So what's the short-term government plan the next 6 to 3 years? What's the medium-term government plan for this industry the next 3 years to 10 years? There was a long-term plan, 10 years and above. Because most of the people that are playing in this industry does not know that. See, real estate is a long-term game. When you are selling to someone, you will probably get the money right now, but that relationship, you are stuck with that relationship for the next 10, 15 years. So you need to sit your brain down and see, okay, where do we move from here? Okay, very, very important. Then, now, what are we talking about? What will make you fail in real estate? Number one, we talked about education. Number two, we talked about market. Then number three, now we are talking about price. The price, what price will you pay? Without a price, Prize, you cannot win a prize, which is Prize, without paying a price. What do I mean by price? What are you ready to sacrifice? A lot of people have so many value systems in them that they are not ready to sacrifice their value system for anything at all, but are they ready to pay the price? Are you ready to pay that price? Are you ready to be neglected? Are you ready to be rejected? Are you ready to receive no's? Are you ready to do sleepless nights? Are you ready to be flying up and down? Are you ready to be going to side entry trenches? Those things are very, very important. Okay, what price and sacrifices are you ready to make? It might cost you more than you imagine. It might hit your emotion, it might hit your mentality, it might hit you at places that you can never, ever, ever think of that it will affect you. It might affect you. Are you ready to pay that price? Then number four is that what relationship? Lack of relationship will kill your business. Hey, networking, networking is very, very important and you need to do it deliberately. So lack of relationship will kill your business with ease. So relationship is very, very important. And when we're talking about relationship, you need to look at what's your relationship vertically, what's your relationship horizontally. Yes, relationship is very, very, very important. What's your relationship vertically? What's your relationship horizontally? Who are the people on your level that you have relationship with? Who are the people that are above you that you have relationship with? Who are the people that are not necessarily below you, but that are looking up to you too, that you have relationship with? See, all these four cardinal points of relationship are very, very important moving forward. It's very, very, very important because there are people that will be on at different extremes that you actually need them to achieve the ultimate goal. Very, very, very important. So traditional institute too, you need relationship. So the value of anywhere your own property, the value is very important. The kings are very important, especially for those that are doing real estate in Africa. Very, very, very important. The next is relationship with government. Oh my goodness. Somebody say after God is government. Oh. So relationship with government, government officials. These are relationships you have to constantly be servicing. They are relationship you have to be constantly be servicing. So then the other people you need to have relationship with are unions and association. Association of mason, association of bricklayer, association of surveyors, association of real estate developers, different associations within the sphere. You need to, those that you can join, you join. Those that you be their patron, you be their patron. Those that are seeing your money, they are servicing those relationships because one day they might save you. I remember a developer had a project, had a problem with his project, and I think there was a partial collapse on the project, and the engineer quickly did a disclaimer, and their engineer was not part of the association, but the developer has a very good relationship with the association, right? And the association came out to disclaim the person that did disclaimer, and that was what saved the developer. So all those relationship matters a lot because life do happens, and who is coming to your rescue when life happens? That's one thing that we need to always have at the back of our mind. Who is coming to my rescue when life happens? Okay, very, very, very important. Then vendors and service providers. So who are the people that are vendors, suppliers, and who are the people that are providing some certain level of service for you that you need relationship, right? Because okay, there was a project that a friend of mine was supposed to do some stuff for a particular. So the man paid them. In fact, the man was just paying, and the developer was just paying everybody. And that my friend happens to be an IT person, and they were just using the man. In fact, one engineer will come today, will give the man this advice, he will collect money, the man will be angry, man has anger issue, he will pursue the engineer to go away and all of those things. And everybody were just saying that as soon as new engineer comes, they will ask who was the former engineer that was here, or who was the former supplier that was there. And they realize that okay, this was the former supplier, this was the former engineer. And so they keep repeating the cycle over and over and over and over again. The same set of people were just rotating. Oh, yeah, me, I don't collect my money. Oh, yeah, you go collect your money. I don't collect my money. Oh, yeah, you go collect your money. So that is not really too palatable at all. So the next thing we are going to be looking at is that why your business must not fail is your quality skills. Quality skills. Number one, pricing. You must understand. See, if you lack skill, you are dead in this business. Pricing skill, negotiation skills, sales and marketing skill, procurement skills, leadership and communication skills, oratory skills. If you lack any of these skills, I can't mention everything here, but if you lack any of these skills, you are as good as dead. I'm telling you, because you can't afford to, even if you are going to delegate them, you need to know them. Okay, very, very important. Then, if you don't adopt technology, which is number 6, I don't know how you are going to survive in real estate. You can't scale. Accelerating, scaling to accelerate, you can't scale. That's just the thing. So one of the ways you can accelerate your goal achievement and purpose in real estate is through technology. Very, very important. Then one of the other things that you need is law and legal intelligence. You need that. Yes, you have lawyers, you have advisors, but whether you are going to take those their advice or not is as a result of some of the things that you two have picked up here and there. So some of those things you need them. And how do you build some of these skills? As I begin to round up, is that you can take crash course. Very, very important. You can take crash course, dummies, videos, and all of those things. It will help you a great deal. So then crisis management skills is very important because as you are leaving one crisis, you are entering another one, or you are about to enter another one. So it's 3 stages when it comes to crisis. It's either you are in one, you are about to enter one, or you are just leaving one. So those are the 3 things when it comes to crisis. So you must know how to manage crisis at every point in time. Very, 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 very important. Then Financial intelligence, cash flow management is also very, very important. How do you distribute resources? How do you read the numbers? One of my friends usually say this. He said, if you don't know the numbers, you can't grow the numbers. So how do you know the numbers? It's not just about them giving you a document. How do you know the numbers? What is your interpretation of the numbers, right? And how do you grow the numbers? Very, very important. Then lastly, which is not the least, but one of the most important is your perseverance, your ability to persevere because challenges will come, your staying power, your ability to keep showing up showing up every day is a lot of work. So are you ready to keep showing up every day? Very, very, very important. So my name still remains Okpe Oluwa Oni. Don't give up. Show up every day and you're going to get results. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Bye.